Good day, fellow African youth, and welcome back to another history. We are still in Liberia. We are still in Monrovia. We are still where we're supposed to be. We are still in the country that give back to the hell that we breathe as freedom today. Ladies and gentlemen, this is another part of the story of Liberia. And the reason why we are here today is to know what later happened to Liberia as a nation. If I tell you that the fall of Liberia, the falling of a Liberian as a nation is the downfall of the whole Africa. The reason why Liberia is silent today is because of what they do for us. Is because of what Liberians do for us. Let's just even travel a little bit. You know, imagine how can America release some slaves and throw them back to West Africa? It's because those people, those African Americans have become problem in America, trying to control or try to want to have equal rights with the Native American people that time, the white people. And they say, okay, you know what? Let's just not brutally murder them. Let them send back all these people to Africa. And with this, we can silence them. They don't know nobody in Africa. They have been gone for so long. They say, okay, let's just deport them and that will make them silent. Okay, when they now deport them, forgetting that these people are carrying the Statue of Liberty, freedom. When they deport them back to Africa, Liberia, Afro-America, Africa-America who come to Liberia decide to still use another strategy. They said, okay, why can't we do this for the remaining Africa? If Liberia is free right now today, why can't we see how the other nation can free so that we can form our own? Because those people, they already know how Europe work, how America work, how they do things. They know how they see us as African. And they start mobilizing. Why is it that Africans are not talking about William Stockman, the first president of Liberia, the first black president of Liberia, and the contribution they gave to us? Why? Now, let me tell you some things you have to know. We already know in my previous video that Liberia helped almost 15 countries to gain independence. And it's not a joke, it's everywhere. And Liberia deserve an accolade for that. They have done well. If not for them, maybe they will still put some shame in some people's name. They drag them like a mosquito right now. Liberia now train and influence leaders. Liberia start recruiting the future of Africa. Liberia start mobilizing. Liberia start to they teach them for school. They teach them militarily. Liberia spend money. They waste resources. They waste their resources on us. They help mentor new independent nation like Ghana, Nigeria. After they help them gain independence, they still mentor them, they still influence them, they still give them money, give them morale. When you go to United Nations, open your eye and tell them I'm from Ghana, I'm from Nigeria. Back in the days when Nigeria was speaking, you know, dollars and naira, they are just in the same level. Oh God, what eventually happened to us? When naira speak that time, dollar bow down. People are really proud to be Africa that time. A lot of beautiful things happen when we are in charge of our resources and our life. When President Williams recruit and bring president to us, people say, oh, Liberia is the country who gave Ghana their first president. It's okay, we like it. Because if Liberia can recruit leader to Nigeria, give leader to Ghana, give to Togo, give leader to Guinea. It's better than America giving us our president right now, because France giving us president right now. Imagine if they did not assassinate President Williams, how our level have been today. I said that time, they recruit, they will look at, okay, Nigeria, this is the next president. They will train them. Give her money, give her morale, give her everything, balance them, give her good education. Reserve them. This is what Pan-African leaders are lacking today. They only go on media to drop speech and speak English. They are not recruiting. They are not seeing the video. They are not preparing the youth to be the next president of Africa. That is why you keep having useless leaders. Because the Pan-African people, they fail to know their class. They only want to go and wear this one and start dancing and go from different country to different country, forgetting that they need to prepare us for the next generation, for the next leadership. Why you don't have good leadership? Keep speaking bullshit English. Back in the days, When Liberia is on the throne, Liberia recruits soldiers, Liberia recruits presidents that never fail us. Nkrumah did not fail Africa. A lot of presidents that were trained in Liberia, they never fail us. But when they decide, okay, if this man continue like this, they will finish all of us. Well, what are we going to do? Let's go to the native Liberia and then, do coup d'etat from the tribe. The way they do in Libya and bring down Libya. I love Liberia, both the native and the Afro-American, but we are here to tell stories. And the story that matters to us. They plan and say, okay, let's massacre this man. Because when we massacre this man, as the mastermind of all this West Africa will collapse, and it eventually collapse. Thank God they do African Union for us and ECOWAS. Maybe this useless shenanigans, they will never be able to construct anything. They cannot construct anything. They can only go for submission, wear suits like mosquito, like kangaroo. Nothing in their brain to structure. They don't have it. Why? Because you cannot finish what you don't start. If they can think, focus at that time before the Liberian War, to say that, okay, if you now unalive this man, who will continue from this man? What you don't know, you cannot finish it. You are not the architect. You unalive the architect who have the plan of a house, and you want to build on a foundation that you never start. It will not work. You see why Africa is not working today? Because the leaders who are supposed to be in seats, they are no longer there. Ladies and gentlemen, Liberia helped diplomatically mentorship to other new nations that just gained independence. I'm talking about Nigeria, Ghana, Guinea, Togo, Tanzania, Liberia, Kenya. A lot of countries that gained independence that time through OAU summit and the help of Liberian president. Now, they do protocol and governance and international law to just straight their brain. Education opportunity. Liberia offers scholarship to countries, to students, to most West African presidents that time, just for them to be able to have the vision of tomorrow. Institution building. Liberia helps shaping Holy Africa OAU administrator protocol more and provide moral or modern way of Africa, how we're supposed to be. Now, let me tell you. Liberia University formed in 1862. The BWI, Bookman Washington Institution, was the universities that a lot of our presidents go to. Now, let me tell you how many presidents enter school and learn from Liberia, gain free scholarship. Ghana, enjoy free scholarship from Liberia. Sierra Leone, the Gambia, Nigeria, they were the Anglophone country who shop university free universities. By Nkrumah, I'm hearing that Nnamdi Azikiwe, some people are saying Tafawa Balewa from Nigeria. A lot of these people enjoy, and these people are now a product of William Stopman that we never have none of them again. Nkrumah, great leaders who learn under the leadership of Liberian president, the first president, we never have someone like them again. And other nations who still help in that still enjoy vocational job, and these are the francophone one who cannot study in the Liberia University because of the language. We have Ivory Coast, Togo, Benin, Guinea, Cape Verde. We have Burkina Faso. They are all enjoying from Liberia first government. But now, ladies and gentlemen, because of the war that happened in Liberia, the African Union and ECOWAS failed Liberia. They turned their back against them. ECOWAS and AU become ungrateful, and they forget so soon. But we will not be we the West African children will not be ungrateful to Liberia. Liberia as a nation and Liberian government. Because back in the days when the president of Ghana is pushing so much for Africa, they remove him and say he's using Ghana money. But Liberia keep their president so much when he's spending Liberian money back to back on our head. So Liberian people and Liberia, they are so special. Yes. And there is nothing we can do about it. So guys, these are the countries who enjoy from free school in Liberia. And more are still coming. We are going to the civil war that makes, and everything that makes Liberia silent today. And why? So join me in the part 3 of this video. Peace out.